Hello everyone, welcome to the channel.
So, ready for your first day?
It's time for a review of one of my favorite games, Abiotic Factor. A quirky mix of survival, co-op, and physics-based puzzles. It's currently in early access, but it's already getting massive positive reviews with its unique blend of mechanics. So, is it worth your time? Well, yes, but let's break it down. Abiotic Factor is a co-op or solo survival game where you and your friends play as scientists trapped in an underground facility set in outback Australia that's been completely overrun by dangerous mutations.
And a little further down the road, I discovered why. A couple of long-haired layabouts high on the happy herbs blocking my path.
It mixes the survival genre with clever physics-based puzzles, where your environment is as much a tool as any weapon you craft. If you're a fan of Half-Life or Portal, you'll notice a lot of familiar elements here. But Abiotic Factor adds its own spin with a cooperative twist, and the humor and lore in this game is hilarious. The gameplay in Abiotic Factor revolves around a blend of resource management, crafting, and physics-driven problem solving. As you progress, you'll need to scavenge for materials to build weapons, tools, and defenses to survive against the mutated enemies. What sets this apart is how heavily it leans into physics. Many puzzles require to use the environment in creative ways, whether it's stacking objects, manipulating gravity, or using improvised tools to overcome obstacles. The co-op element makes this even more interesting. Teamwork is key in co-op, whether you're solving a puzzle together or taking down enemies. There's a real sense of chaotic fun when you and your friends are frantically trying to figure out how to solve physics puzzles while under attack. The game really rewards creative thinking and teamwork. Visually, Abiotic Factor adopts a stylized, slightly cartoony look, which fits the quirky tone of the game. The environments are detailed, with the classic sterile lab aesthetic blending into more chaotic, run-down sections as you progress deeper into the facility. It's not trying to be hyper-realistic, but it doesn't need to be. The focus is more on interaction with the environment rather than pushing graphical limits. And it works perfectly for what the game is going for. Personally, I love the graphical style, and it doesn't affect the fun you'll get out of this game at all. Since the game is still in early access, there are a few rough edges. Performance issues like frame drops during intense combat scenes or co-op bugs have been reported, though the developers are actively working on patches. If you're jumping in now, be prepared for a few minor technical hiccups, but nothing game-breaking at the moment. Early access also means we can expect more features, polish, and fixes as the game develops, which is something to keep in mind if you're considering a purchase, and the development team are extremely creative and thoughtful in their updates. What makes Abiotic Factor really stand out is its use of physics and the unique and quirky mechanics, and how it integrates that into both combat and puzzles. Most survival games focus on crafting better weapons or upgrading your base. Although it does have these features, here you're encouraged to use the environment itself as a weapon or tool. It's not just about building something stronger, but about using what's around you in unexpected ways. The ability to manipulate gravity, stack objects, or even throw items to solve puzzles gives the game a refreshing layer of strategy and fun. Overall, Abiotic Factor is a very unique take on the co-op survival genre that is guaranteed to give you hundreds of hours of gameplay if you enjoy the first 30 minutes. Its combination of physics-based puzzles, cooperative gameplay, and quirky chaotic moments makes it a fun experience, especially if you've got a group of friends to play with, but is still a great solo experience. It's not without flaws, given that it's still in early access, but if you're into games like Half-Life or Portal and love the challenge of a creative problem solving with a survival twist, this one's definitely worth keeping an eye on. Thanks for watching. If you found this review helpful, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for more content. Let me know what you think of Abiotic Factor in the comments below. Check out my full playthrough series, and I'll see you all soon in the next one. Shot it in the dick.